Hey guys, I wanted to go over a game that I had priorly played, and I'm black and he is white. So we need to let's do one thing. 1 second. 1 sec. Okay. Uh, Sorry about that, guys. It's something that I had to do real quick. Apologize. Okay. Alright, back to what I was saying. Okay, I'm black. My opponent's white. And so I'm going to flip the board so you can see who I am here. Okay. I know it looks upside down a little bit, but that's so that you know that I'm white, he's black. Okay, he plays e4, I play e6. I'm going for the I think it's the Steinitz, or the French defense. It says normal French. I'm going, yep, I have the classical. See, the classical is if he plays here, I play here, here, and there, and then he trades. That'd be the classical, but he didn't go for the classical. He did the Steinitz variation. Then I played c5. I'm developing. If you notice, I'm attacking and developing at the same time. So I took, and I played f6, which is not the best move, because that would have been a better. He should have played here. My opponent should have played there, but he didn't play there. So I gotta delete that. He played right here. He took. I took. He took. And then now I have a really strong center. He's got this pawn. He's got the pawn on f4 that's causing a problem for me. But I'll deal with that later. And he plays bishop to e2. What that is, getting ready to castle. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna pin his knight to his king, and then I could double his pawns and take advantage of this open file here, the open b file. I castle. Now I'm attacking this pawn, and my knight's protected. I can jump in here and then go after the c3 pawn. So these two pawns are now weak. So that's what the idea about taking the knight with the bishop was all about. See, I'm jumping in, he's jumping in. I'm now going for an attack on the pawn here, with here, and here, and I can win the pawn. Also, if he plays here, I can actually sack, and then check, and then maybe a perpetual. You know, you never know in that situation if it pans out. Okay, he played queen to e3, f3. The reason he did f3 was he's guarding this twice, and he's trying to say, what are you going to do now? I'm going to play bishop takes. You play pawn takes, a queen takes, and see bishop takes, takes, and takes. And I'm going to win a pawn. What are you going to do? That's what he's saying to me. And I say, you know what? I see that you moved right along the file of my rook, so I can actually play knight to g5, because if he takes, see you later queen, so he can't take. So he plays queen to e3. I jump right down in. My idea now is to go here and then into there, attacking this bishop, also planting my knight so that, again, if he plays here, yes, I also thought if my knight's here, I could always take with the rook, develop my bishop, and then slide my other rook over, doubling on the f file. That was an idea. Then knight to, I went knight h6, and I'm going to go here, attack the queen and bishop. And again, if he plays here, I'll take. His idea, though, is he's going to try to play here. That's fine with me, because then I'll just take the pawn. He actually does that, and I snap off a pawn. He puts bishop. See, he sacrifices a bishop to pull me onto a file to pin my knight. So he checks, which I didn't understand that move, but hey, there. See, I could have back here. I thought, what if I played here? He could take. I doubled pawns, then he has rook to e1. I do not like rook to e1. My bishop's not strong. My pawn structure is horrible. So I decided rather I'm a bishop. Like a bishop up. So I know. Let's see how many pawns he's got. 5. I got 5 too. So I'm 3 pawns up, which is a full piece. So he brings his queen in. This right here is the tide turner. This is the critical point in the game, because he's threatening mate here. He's threatening mate on g7. There's a couple lines that you could play. You could play, and I'll show it to you. He's here. Then what happens is he can go here, because the pawn is paid to the queen. So I lose a knight. And now he can bring his rook down and threaten mate even harder. So that move doesn't work. So I also thought about, what if I played here? The only problem is you got mate, so you can't play there. And then if you play, okay, he goes here, sorry. Where am I now? Okay, G. Okay, now then there's the idea of, I thought about rook f, but then that's not a good move, because the knight will hit. I'll show you. If I play here, bishop takes, queen takes, queen takes, queen takes, and then see you later rook, and then my structures, it's okay, but I don't want to put myself into that. Okay. So in this situation, there's, let me see another one. There's here. The only problem is now you have takes here. You see, and then what happens is I'd have to intercept here. It comes down there. Oh, no analyzing. Okay, and then okay, I'd have to intercept here. Then you could pull away with check, which then takes, and now we can play rook to f1. Do you see how all these moves are possible in the position? So my idea also, when I played e5, which is actually the move that I don't, how do I get out of this? Oh no, what's going on here? No, don't analyze, thank you. I don't want any analysis. Where did I leave off? 23. Shoot. Delete. Okay. Here. Okay. Just don't worry about that. I just want to talk. Okay. Here. So my next idea, and the move that I played, was e5. e5 stops the whole process. Yes, rook there. So he didn't play that. He played bishop, and then I played queen. I mean rook to f. To f6. He checked. I intercepted. He actually took, which was a major mistake, because then it allowed my idea of, now I'm threatening to come in. Yeah, I'm threatening to come in. I protect the pawn. My next move sequence is also to take here. The reason I thought about, I should have probably I can't take because of the bishop. So my idea was to play here, attack the rook with the bishop, attack the bishop, protect my pawn. So this move is a multitude of ideas. Also attacks that pawn. So when he put the calculations back when he was on g6, queen g6, now I'm calculating the position, complicating the position so that he will have to think. He's got a couple ideas that he's got to play. So he plays there, right there. And I decide, you know what? I have my knight. My knight's had a problem, and if I don't move it, it can actually be taken because of a pin. So this knight is forking the rook and the bishop. And so he moves the bishop, attacking my my rook on f. See, it's funny, the queen's attacking here, the bishop's attacking here. But if I play takes here, and if he plays one of these, I'll show you. I played there. And now I'm 7 pawns up. He takes there. I'm now, again, pinning the pawn to the bishop. And so what happens is, now what if he moves like he takes here, you guys already have seen that. So let's see, because I have more analysis on this. He actually played there because he wants to attack my rook with his queen and his bishop, but it's too late because I now reconnect my rooks, so the idea of that no longer is possible because this is what would end up happening. And so he can't do that. So when I move there, he retreated. He played bishop to b4, which guards the pawn, and he should have played back here, stopping, and I saw stopping the rook back rake mate idea too. So I bring my queen in, and now I'm threatening to bring my rook over, double up. Actually, my idea is to come here and then over and back rake mate him. Not a side rake mate him. He checks there. I check. First of all, you gotta check, because what happens is if he moves here, I'm gonna take with the rook. So he moves there. I snap that. I snap the rook off. He plays rook to h6, which that's the losing move. I play over, up. He comes down. I saw all this way to the end. He's there. He takes there. And if you notice that all this position is flowing right. At this point, I thought about, should I push the pawn here? Then I'm like, no, let's see, here, and then he can't come in, so I'd have to move. Then there, but then he can actually slide in and here. So I decided, you know what? Why give him two connected pass pawns? So I attack there, bring my king in, and then I take. I'm now preventing anything going after his weak pawns. Now I lock him on. I bring my pawn up there. He tries to come over. I bring my bishop in because my idea is to play d1, attack, protect, and then infiltrate, because he's going to have to give way, which I'm going to eventually put him in Zugzwang, and he's going to have to give way, then I can come in. And he plays there. I play here. And then I play there, and my opponent resigned at this point because he just couldn't take the pressure that he was under. Because what's going to happen is one of these pawns is going to fall. That pawn will fall. And then his whole position is going to collapse. We'll just see an example. Let's say he plays over here. I'll play here, stopping him from coming in. Then when he plays back, down goes the pawn. It comes back here. I can move my bishop here, stops everything because this is guard, this is guard, this is guard. If he plays here, I win, so he's not going to play there. He'll probably play here, and if he does that, I infiltrate in. You see, and then here, and then I retreat back. All right, actually, what I'd want to do is stay on this diagonal because it prevents him from infiltrating into the position, because that's covered and that's covered. And so if he plays here, I play here. If he plays here, I take. And he doesn't have enough time to get in next to the pawn. because there, and then nothing happens. And that was a really cool game. I wanted to show you the point all the way back here. Hold on, I gotta get to that point. Just give me a second. Alright, right here. This point when he comes storming in. There was like 4 different lines that you had to see. And the only one that would win is E5. There was a couple other ones. Every other one but E5 loses. And so, I wanted to share that game with you. So now we're going to go into some endgame. I want to show you that, share that one really good victory so that you can enjoy it. So let's do some board editing. And we'll set up a good position. Let's get this one set up. Okay, here. Gotta make sure. Perfect. Here we go. Clear the board. This is a pawn. This is our king of pawn lines. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Now it's black to move his pawns. And then we'll get the king. And then white's king. And it's black to move. I hope this is correct. Let's see, because there's 2 games that are on the same page. I gotta make sure that I put in the right setup. See, G6, yes. Yep, that's the right setup. Beautifully. Okay, it's black to move. Gotta turn the board. Okay. What the heck? I don't want. That's okay. We'll just keep it like this. Okay. What happens is black sees that he needs to start munching on these pawns, and he's got to protect this pawn. So the most interesting move that he plays is actually G6. G6 is a double exclam. It follows that, see, if the white king comes over, black can actually play. And then what'll happen is if he takes, and there's not enough time to get the pawn rolling. So G6 is a really good move. I gotta delete that. Okay. Alright. He goes F6, like what we talked about. E4. Let's take E4. Knight E4. How's that? I mean, King E4. How's that work? That can't be right. That isn't in this. Hold on. Let me see if I did the move sequence correct. Apologize about this. F6 E4. G6. Okay. So we'll have it. So we'll have it be right here. For some reason, I think I might have set up the board incorrectly. Let's clear the board, and we'll get this set up properly. Sometimes very irritating, but that's why it's nice to have board editing like this. Can you imagine if you made a mistake on a board when there was a computer? So you'd have to set everything up again. That'd be painful and very miserable. Right here. And then I'll have it be white to move. Alright, it's white to move. F4. H6. G4. Takes 6. Yeah, and then in this position it was he won. White won pretty. Actually, it was a draw from here on, and it was a pretty long game. So I just wanted to show you how that sometimes you have to lure the king in and then get the opposition and make black have to move. It was a really interesting game. So we're gonna get on to another one. This is a game between, I think it's the players. I hope this has notation with it. Yes, it does. Perfect. Okay. This is taking you to a point of a critical endgame in the game between the guy's name is Aaron versus Shams Sluvberg or something like that. I'm sorry if I pronounced the name wrong, but it's in Moscow, 1951. And so I'll set this up for you guys. It's really interesting, 1951. Still, isn't it interesting how games still are important even in the 1800s? It's incredible how those type of games have actually modeled a lot of our grandmaster children how to play, like Steinitz, Capablanca, all those, and it like a lot of the players like Karpov studied positional players. There's a whole bunch of different positional players. Let's see. Oh, come on, did I miss the? I hate having to set up a multitude of different pieces. It's annoying. Let's see. There. Okay, got it so far. Got it. Okay. Alright, let's do this thing. It's white to move. He goes rook to g8, and that's a question mark, which means a mistake or a blunder. So the king goes to h7. He actually takes here, which is a double question mark, which means losing, because what happens is takes. Black's pawn structure is a lot better than white's, because if you notice, white has this weird looking formation here. Black has all of his pawns that are connected. So this small little piece of like a crack in a chair could really, if a person sits in it and there's a small crack, it could just go bang, like a chair, anything. And this small little change in the position is these pawns here, because these guys can actually, black's pawns can work together really well. And black's king is his pawns are also more down the board as well. So let's check the trumps out for black. He has more space because of this, better pawn structure, and the king can actually move in faster than white's king. So white has let's see what his is. He has a compact structure of pawns. That could be an advantage. His king could get over faster than black's, but black could come and protect his pawns too with there. So the nice thing about black is he has an A pawn that'll protect the B pawn until the black king gets over to protect it. So that's so far so good. Okay, G4 is what was played. White wants to have black take here, because then what he's going to do is take back, and he's going to make these pawns look ridiculous. I'll show you, like right here. Then this can't go because this will take, so he's neutralized the king side, and black can come over. And white also has the ability, if let's say black comes over at the right time, he can play H4. So that was just the idea I wanted to, oops, no, I want to delete, delete that. Okay, G4. H takes G4, F takes G4, and then the crazy move of all is G4 for black. It's like, what? How could that work? You know, aren't you letting this was a double exclam, aren't you letting this pawn go? Yes, but see, remember what we talked about? White's structure on the queen side is not good. Black knows that he can come and get a pass pawn in the center, 2 versus 1. And what'll happen is he'll get to here, break with here, and then he's got this one pat down the board. He also, it's really, really interesting how it continues, and we're gonna see. Okay, H4, that's what he played. C5, King E2, H7, D3. It looks like black's playing passive, but he's actually not. H6, C3, A5, takes, A takes B. And here, this is actually a draw, because there's really, I know I was thinking, what about here as well? And I'm like, the only sitch is if he takes here, you can actually play here. And so there's really no, let's say he takes here, or maybe even better is pushing there, because then if he takes, and white doesn't have enough time to get back to stop anything, because then he'll come in here, and if he comes up the board, and now there's the queens with the protection of this pawn. This next will happen. So that's what they both saw, and so they agreed to a draw. So with that, we will, next time we're going to pick up with another game. It's actually in it was from Los Angeles, so we'll have to go over one of those games in the end game position with queens and a lot of pawns. So you're gonna wait. I can't wait to share it with you. Okay, come on. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. I'll see if there's any casual games. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. There has to be something. There's 10,000 players on. Come on, some games. I could create a game. And I'll see if anybody will join. We'll play this player here. I wish there was higher level players on right now. We will take a look to see how we do here though. Gonna try to castle. Castle. This is the exchange variations. Pretty interesting, how to say the least about it. So let's see. He's thinking about. He doesn't want to take. So I'm going to play here, attacking his bishop. There we go. Now if he takes here, I'm going to replace it with the knight. Yep. Thank you very much. Now my knight is outposted. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Queen there. Now we're threatening, we're moving in. Now I'm unleashing my bishop on his here so that I can develop with an attack. I can play here and then bring my other rooks into the fight. Oops, I don't want him to see my arrows. Need a board on a full screen. Oh, need a board on full screen? Let's see, I think F1 is that, if I'm not mistaken. Nope. Thought. Huh. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Full screen ahead. Let's see. Let's see, because he's going to try to implant a knight here. Very smart idea. So I'm just going to retreat my bishop back. My queen back. And I'm going to plant it right there. Not in there, sorry. Because he would take it. So we gotta stay focused down. Yeah, if I did need a full born screen, if I did that, then I wouldn't be able to talk with you guys if I did a full screen, because it would take the chat out of play and this would just dominate the whole board. Then I wouldn't be able to see what you guys are writing in. So it's kind of like I have to give up a little space for that. Oh boy. Let's see. Anything that you could do. No. If I retreat back there, I'm gonna retreat here so I can go after this knight. Then I can also play pawn here, and then he'll move there, and it's gonna be interesting, to say the least. Let's not play scared. Let's play active. Let's play hard. Let's get down. Let's take. Let's see here. Is there anything that you could do that would cause a problem? Not that I can see, so I'm just gonna drop my my rook there. Now I'm double attacking his knight all the way to his rook. So we could win this, win a knight. If he tries to save it with f4, pawn f4, we take it. Knight takes f4. Now we're attacking the bishop, and the threat is still in play. If he moves his knight back, we play rook takes rook, and then I can always do bishop to d7 and then bring my other rook over. He's got more space right at this moment because of his pawn on c5, but we have to remember that it's weak right now, so we can take advantage of that. He has to think about this situation at hand. Yeah. We don't have to think. We just play there. Bishop there. Now we're sliding our rook over. We're taking the open file. My knight is outposted. So this is all Operation Go for us. He has to think. The more he thinks, sometimes they can make a mistake if you think too hard, too much. Bring the rook over. He's going to bring his rook over here. Yeah. Check. Bring my queen in. I'm going to stay in contact with this knight. I'm also going to play knight to f6, unleashing an attack on the c5 pawn. Nice. I'm going to take, I can now at this moment take the oh wait a second, was that checkmate? Oh no, did I fall into checkmate? Oh shoot. That was horrible. I should have played here. How did I fall for that? So, let's see. I should have probably played there. But then if I did that, I lose that bishop. So maybe, let's see. Should have probably retreated back. Oh, I hate this. Let's try him again. To avenge our loss. Now this time I have a more active light square bishop. This isn't gonna happen again. We don't have to worry about that. See, this pawn's under attack. Yep, there it is. Now it's double attacked. This pawn's still under attack, so his bishop's gonna have to take. See? Otherwise, because then it unleashes a protection on the pawn here. Okay, let's see. I'm going to connect these rooks, take over this file here. Also, I can play knight, defending this twice. This knight is really loose, so we gotta take a look at this guy here. So keep that in mind. All my pieces are protected right now. He's got a loose knight. My goal is to... Oh, nice! Nice, nice, nice. Let's see, so that move was really different for sure. Let's see. My next move is going to be knight takes c6. Let's see, let me make sure that... Okay. Wow. It's weakening his structure all over the board. Still the knight's going down. He can take it if he wants. Double attacking that. That's the reason I put my rook on d8 was because of something similar to this. He's in a big pickle right now. Wow. Bam. There we go. There wins a rook. We will be in exchange up. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Do, 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 do. I'm so happy. Yes, I am. Alright, let's rematch the guy. Oh, he declined our offer. No. That's not fair. You gotta have the best out of a certain amount. Come on. I wanted to see what would happen. I wanted a tie break. Hey, we'll give this a shot. Hey, I think he doesn't mind if we play again. Alright, this is for the tie break. He's gonna do the exchange. Yeah, his queen kind of is in a weird spot now. He used to be the one that was attacking. That is kind of funny. Now we're counterattacking his attack right alongside this file. His whole desire is to go after this guy here. Retreat back. Actually, I don't need to retreat back, do I? Let's head on into the position. See what we can do for some damage. I'm gonna castle after this. Ooh, nice. Nice. Nice as ice. Let me see. Let's play there. You know what? He wants to play. Let's play. Let's see. If it comes down here, On a castle. Whoa, nice, nice, nice. That's pretty darn tootin' good. Gotta stay focused on this. Don't want to let down any of our defenses. What the hey? There we go. And we'll let that one go. Let's see. I think I'm gonna probably call it day. I gotta head to work, guys. But yeah, cause yeah, that's what I'll do. Cause got some papers to work on, and so. Thank you guys for logging on. I wanted to show you one of my games that I had priorly played, and how complications inside of a position could really affect the move sequences that you guys need to do. And so remember, don't always just move the first move you see. Look at all the different moves that could happen, like pins, skewer, forks, checks, and maybe just a positional move. You know, like how when I just played that one player, he didn't see my bishop. I took with my bishop takes rook, and I was in exchange up, and so after that, then I was going to exchange down. It looked like I was down and out, but I wasn't. I was able to win because I stayed focused. You have to be confident, and you have to know where you're going in your play. Okay, I'll leave you with those words of wisdom. As Wesley So says, serve the Lord Jesus Christ. As I say, guys, God bless. I'll see you next time on Chess Cruncher TV. Have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.